I've always been a person about prevention. And I think it goes back to my earlier career of being in early childhood development and noticing that there's a lot of things that we can prevent. And if we can prevent something in the beginning to prevent a huger negative outcome, then I think why not do that?
Becky is a magnifying glass. There are things that we can see and they just don't register. But when Becky comes on the scene, she calls attention to a problem. And what's fantastic about her communities is that she manages to find people who see what she sees. And they connect on an atomic level. And they unite and they pull in other partners until she has this huge community wrapped around this one problem.
I think one of the biggest accomplishments that I've been so proud of is breaking down silos. I think so many times in our rural communities, we have energy here and energy there. And so reality, we all have these positive things to bring to the table. And so sometimes we just have to let down those silos and come together to collaborate. And I think collaboration is the key. Connection is the key. I think for us to work in especially our rural communities in Indiana, we don't have the resources. And so sometimes when we just kind of set those aside, we come to a table. We can really look at the big picture of the health of a community.
That wasn't just a Becky Marvel project. She managed to crowdfund almost $300,000. And it was people willing to bring in their backhoes to help clear out old equipment. It was people who were willing to pour concrete. These people were willing to get buy-in to that project because Becky inspires.
That's a preventative. How can we correct that? And so I feel like in the line of work that I've been privileged to do, changing our food system to make healthy food more available to our most vulnerable in our community. Because when we are concerned about our neighbors' health, that makes a community stronger. It improves our health rankings. It improves our economic development in our communities.
She likes to say that she doesn't bring money to a project, she brings resources. That's not accurate. She brings heart to a project. And that's the impact that she has on this community.
Sometimes we have to create this little ripple effect to create a bigger ripple effect. And we have to look at the sustainability. And I think whenever I go into a project, that's kind of how I look. I try to look into the future and say, what is the impact that's going to be from when I'm not here beyond to the next generation? And I think when we work together in creating these systems and breaking down the silos, then we can have a healthier community.